Good day, everyone. I almost said good morning, and I don't know what time you're watching this video.
It was super awkward.
So,
Sup?
yeah, so was that. Today, we are discussing and conversationalizing about our first concerts.
Ooh, first concert.
First, number one, thirsty.
How old were you at your first concert?
One. I'm just kidding. 13, 14, maybe.
Okay, I was about 7, 8. So my first concert was an experience. It was a Jimmy Buffett concert. So my dad is a huge Jimmy Buffett fan. Fans of Jimmy Buffett are called parrot heads.
Because they look like parrots.
Nah. And
they have beaks.
Children of parrot heads are called parakeets.
That I did not know.
Oh yeah, no, like there's a whole thing. When I was very little, I had a t-shirt. It was a super 90s shirt. It was neon yellow.
Ugh.
With this parakeet with a backwards baseball cap riding a skateboard, and it said Parakeet Club, and it was the most 90s thing you have ever seen. Parakeet Club, totally a thing. I think I was wearing it at that first concert, actually. As I'm thinking back on it, my outfit was my Parakeet Club shirt and my grass skirt, because, you know, grass skirts are a must. So Jimmy Buffett concerts, a huge part of it is tailgating. You get there super, super early, and you hang out, and everybody plays the music on their boom boxes, and, like, barbecues there at their car. My first Jimmy Buffett concert, I do say first as I've been to more than one. My first Jimmy Buffett concert was up in Wisconsin, and it was everybody desperately pretending that they lived in a tropical environment for at least one day. So we didn't have, like, you could buy, for some of the concerts you can buy just a tailgating spot, and then you can, like, walk up and watch the concert for a little bit, but they have loudspeakers out where the tailgating is, so like not even like cheap seats, like beyond that. So we spent most of it out there at the car, which is great because, like, my dad doesn't do crowds, so it was like the perfect amount of crowd. You felt like you could leave at any time as necessary. So my dad walked me down to see the show and to see the full amphitheater, and they were vendors walking around selling flowers. They had regular roses and they had roses with little, like, light up handles. And I wanted a flower. I wanted a flower so bad because I was, 8, and I thought the roses were pretty, but of course they were like concert price roses. My dad was like, no. And this drunk guy stumbles up. I did not realize he was drunk at the time. I understand that now. This drunk guy stumbles up and goes, I bought this rose to give to the prettiest girl I see, and it's you. And he gave me the rose. I left the concert with a rose, and I went home and I, like, dried it properly where you hang it upside down, and, like, I, like, saved that rose for ages. So I was told by a drunk guy that I was really pretty at my first concert when I was 8.
Set you up real good for life.
Yep. I have been to 2 other Jimmy Buffett concerts since then with my dad. One in New Orleans and one in Orlando.
You talk like you've seen him so many more times.
Nah, I've seen him 3 times. That's a lot. Considering the only other concert I've been to is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's a lot! Or I'm not counting Epcot concerts.
Yeah, I was going to say that,
that's not really the same thing.
That's a lie, because I can think of another concert that you've been to, because
Celtic Thunder.
Yes.
I feel like that's more of a symphony, really. That didn't feel like a
that one was
concert.
more symphony. No.
That felt more like going to see a show.
Well, and that's where the issue is with, like, Trans-Siberian Orchestra too. Is like, is that a concert? Is it a show? Is it a musical? Is it where does that line drawn?
Yeah.
Which is my issue of categorizing the concerts I've seen, because I have, like, Adam Pascal did an acoustic concert, and I've seen Idina Menzel once, and I've seen, Celtic Thunder a bajillion times. So my first concert was not my choice. And I can say it was my first, and I think it's the only concert that I have seen, which is Meatloaf. My brother, who's 2 years younger than me, was upset. He got obsessed with Meatloaf for some reason. I don't know. I'm not quite sure why.
My sister got obsessed with Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
I think it's just the job of little siblings to get obsessed with something that the older sibling can't understand.
Like, Meatloaf's not bad. He just hadn't had an album in forever. So I wasn't sure where it came from.
Yeah.
So then he came on tour, came to Clearwater. My dad got his tickets, and I was like, I mean, I guess I'll go. I mean, I'm going to enjoy it. It's just not my first choice.
Yeah.
So we went, and the concert was getting ready to start, and they went over the loudspeaker and said that Meatloaf was sick and that the concert was canceled.
Oh my god!
So my first concert was canceled. So everyone else got booed and got real nasty. And I was like, he's sick. He can't. They went as long as he could to figure out if he was going to be able to go on. Honestly, if I'm going to say if somebody's sick and doesn't go on, it's Meatloaf. He has a vocal range that he needs to sing these songs a specific way with certain notes. I think, Queen or Adam Lambert or any of those, I would also give them that too. You can't go on as a singer if you can't sing.
Yep.
So they said, we're going to reschedule on the other end of the tour, so you can either keep your seats or get a refund and we'll resell them, like whatever. So we kept our seats. The show is at Ruth Eckerd Hall. And you have not been to Ruth Eckerd Hall.
No, I have not.
So to describe it to everyone else, it's one floor, it's a lot of seating up and around. I think it's like 2,200 seats, something like that. It's a good size space, but it's also nice because you can pretty much see the stage from any seat.
Oh, okay.
Which is good.
Yeah. So did you see it when it came back around?
Yeah, so when he looped back around at the end of the tour, we went to see him, and he did like a 40-minute encore, and he was so good. The lighting, the music, everything was great. My favorite part, though, we were not the youngest people there. There were a couple of kids that were younger than us, but most of the audience was parents' age or older, because Meatloaf's main popularity was the 70s and 80s, which is those people that are coming to see the show.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett concerts are not really young people.
Yeah.
Not so much. And neither was Celtic Thunder.
No. We're old at heart.
Yeah. I realized technically we went to see Stephen Schwartz, and that would be considered more of a concert.
I mean, I guess so.
More of a concert.
The thing is, I say concert as in people growing up were like, I'm going to see Jonas Brothers, and I'm going to see Taylor Swift, and I'm going to see...
Panic at the Disco, or...
Yeah. And I was like, I still haven't seen any big name people. My goal in the next year, now that Britney Spears has announced that she's going back to Vegas and I have a permanent chance of getting to see her, I would like to go see her in Vegas. I'd like to get it once out of the way.
Oh my god. Vegas would be an absurd twin venture.
I want to go to Vegas because there's a lot of casinos there. I don't really care about gambling, but there's also other random things to do. There's like more wax museums, and there's coasters and all sorts of random stuff that I would enjoy doing. Anyways, so back to Meatloaf. So there was like this 50-year-old lady, I'd say somewhere around that age range, super drunk. Everyone at this concert was drunk. Ruth Ecker's not really a drinking venue, but man, you get the right person in there or group of people, and like everyone is drunk. She was dancing all up on my brother, and he was so uncomfortable, and it was
he would have been what?
I don't know.
11 or 12?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god.
And it was awkward.
Poor baby.
And it was so funny, and he didn't know what to do, and I just couldn't help but laugh because it was just so, again, it makes a great story.
Yeah.
The other thing was Meatloaf stopped the concert at one point, right towards the end before he did the encore, and was like, thank you so much for coming and everything, and thanked everyone, and then said, I apologize that last time I came around I was really, really sick and I could not sing, and I'm just really happy I was able to come back, and everyone cheered, and he let out a big, and to those of you that were in here that booed and hissed because I couldn't give the best performance I could for my audience, he gave a big F you real loud before the next song started, and I was like, oh, this is not what I was expecting, but yes, I'm very happy that you
Do you know what I just realized? I'm so sorry, but do you know what I've just realized is...
Oh, hang on, because I think I was thinking about how to end this video, and you're probably going to end it the way I wanted to. Please continue.
I was going to say, we have also now together seen
that's what I was gonna say.
Musicals
based on those and written
from both of those people.
Yep.
Because we saw Escape to Margaritaville while it was in previews in New York, and we saw Bat Out of Hell in London.
Which was my first Jimmy Buffett experience.
Yes.
And your first Meatloaf
And my first Meatloaf experience.
So, yeah, I was thinking about that as you started talking about your first Jimmy Buffett concert. I was like, that's how we're going to end this video.
Wait a minute.
What was your first concert?
Did it get turned into a Broadway musical?
Thank you so much for watching this video.
You know what to do. Like this video.
Share this video.
Subscribe to our channel.
Hit the ding-a-ling
Please don't.
button.
Follow us on Facebook for regular updates.
Follow us on Instagram if you want to see a couple random pictures that Katie has taken.
I'm sorry. And support us on Patreon. Your support means the world to us, and it's going to allow us to continue to make bigger and better videos. So please support us.
Yes. And you would do anything for us, including money, please. Ooh, ooh. Yes, money, please.
Money, please. Money, please. I don't know where I'm gonna go if you don't give me money, please. That was bad. I'm sorry.